Okay, so good morning.
Morning.
Good night's sleep, Mrs. T.
Yes, not bad after all the rain.
Yeah, lots of rain in the tea and a tenter last night, but hey, that's all camping. So what are we going to do here this morning? Well, it's not breakfast time, is it?
No, it's a bit late for that.
Yeah, it's not lunchtime, is it?
It's a bit early for that.
So we're going to call it brunch.
Yes, why not?
Okay, so here we are, it's brunch time, and we're going to do our take on a Cuban sandwich. Now, we were going to call it the Cuban sandwich, then we were going
But
to
there's
call
already
it...
one of those out there, isn't there?
There is, and then we're going to call it the Cadac sandwich, but then we thought, no, let's just call it the tin tender sandwich. So this is our take on the Cuban sandwich. So what are we going to do? We're going to cook it real time. The Cadac's on, getting nice and hot, so that's good. We've got some pork here, we've got some ham, we've got Scotch bonnet chilli chopped
God
there.
help us.
We've got some cheddar cheese, some leerdammer, some nice crispy bread, and then we've got here some mild American sort of squirty mustard, because I'm not too much of a fan of the strong English one.
Oh, I am. Oh, sorry, mustard we're talking here. Carry on.
Yeah, okay, so that's the mustard, and that really is the core essence of this sandwich. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly, and I'm going to do it in real time, butter this bread, put lashings of butter on it. This is by no means a sandwich if you're on Slimming World or on Weight Watchers, but it is a sandwich to keep you going during the day if you're camping. Take that bread, turn it upside down and pop it onto griddle. Now look, you can see we're using that barbecue mat because what we're trying to do is to stop it from sticking and to save on the washing up. So just get that on there, just move it around. You can see that it's not sticking. You can hear it cooking. Absolutely wonderful. So what we're trying to do here, we're trying to turn that into, well, it's a cross between sort of a toast and a fried bread. I think that is the secret here. Cadac is full blast. That's toasting away nicely there. If I just lift that, you'll see that butter is melting. So what we need now is for that to go nice and golden brown. So, finished?
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Okay,
It reminded me of something. Can't remember what. I don't know.
I'm melting. That's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's leave that on there. So what are we going to do next? Well, once we've got a nice crispy side on there, we're going to butter this side and then turn it over. And then while that is cooking, we're going to construct that sandwich. And we're going to put that mustard on there. We're going to spread the mustard all around the bread. We're going to put some cheese on, the Scotch bonnet chilli, some pork, some ham, some more cheese. Layer it up. Build it up into a really scrummy meal that you can actually sit down and get tucked into and build you up for the day. And that's the whole aim of the tin tender sandwich. You can see it's starting to go a bit brown there, which is good. So let's just keep that going. How are we doing there?
Ooh, lovely.
Starting to go nice and toasty. So let's just keep that on the go. Now we don't need to have this too toasty on the first side, purely because this is going to be the inside of the sandwich. We need to more concentrate on the outside of the sandwich and toasting. So I would say we're almost getting there. So what are we going to do now? We're going to put a little bit of butter on this side, if we can. This is the tricky bit because the bread is a lot softer, but we just need a little bit of butter on there just so we can turn that over and get that cooking. There we go, pop that on there.
I have a question.
Yep.
Would it have been better to butter both sides of the thing at the same time?
I think if we'd done that, it would have gone a little bit too soggy. But hey, guys, if you want to give that a try at home and let me know how you get on, then please do.
Cool.
So there we go.
I had an idea. Sorry.
We're going to just turn that over.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so that's the inside of the
It
sandwich.
smells like a lovely toasty sandwich as
Does
well.
it?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So that's the inside of your sandwich. You can actually see there now. So what are we going to do? The trick now is to construct this sandwich so we can get everything moving. So
Quickly, I suppose, is it?
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
your American mustard, give it a good squirt on there. Okay, like that. And again, you can use, if you want whole grain mustard, use it. If you actually like the full English mustard, the strong one, use it. But pop that on there.
I've just had a funny thought. You said you didn't like it strong and hot, and then we're going to put Scotch bonnet on.
Well, there you go. Stick some Leerdammer on there. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Then get some pork. Just pop some pork, fresh pork, on the top of that. There we go. Then let's put a little bit of cheddar on the top of that. Then let's spread
Not too much, Nick. Really, seriously. I mean,
a
come
little bit
on.
of Scotch bonnet.
Come on. Oh my God, look.
Are we all right with that?
That's too much.
No, it's not.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Language, darling,
Sorry.
language.
Sorry.
Pop some ham on top of that. Look at that. Then let's put a little bit more Leerdammer on top of that.
Grief.
Okay, just a tiny bit of squirt, again, of that mustard sauce.
Actually, I can see where you're coming from. You need the mild if you're going to put that much on there.
Yeah, onto there as well. Just on that toast. And then what we need to do, let's just take that, turn that over like that. Okay, so we've got that sandwich now fully constructed. And what are we going to do? We need to cook it one side, cook it the other, get that meat getting hot, get that cheese starting to melt. So we're going to pop the lid on.
Oh, okay.
Just pop it on the top there. And what we're trying to do now is to turn again that into a little mini oven, get the heat coming up, get that cheese starting to melt and all that mustard starting to go through there. And we only need to do this really just for a couple of seconds. Well, more than a couple of seconds, because obviously I'm talking for more than a couple of seconds. But just to build that heat and get that sandwich moving. So, that's a bit warm in there now. Take that off. You can see, look, how that cheese is starting to melt down there. Let's just take that sandwich, turn that over.
Oh, look at that.
Yep, look at that. So there we go. Keep it nice and hot. Keep everything cooking. Now obviously on the Cadac you can only do one at a time, but now you've got that sandwich constructed, you could actually start to make your second one. So, you know, you've still got a bit of flexibility
You
there.
could have anything in it, couldn't you? I mean, you can make a breakfast toasty, couldn't you?
Yeah,
like
you
with
could.
sausage and
Yeah.
I mean, presumably
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms in there, some bacon in there,
when you put the tomato
or you
in
could
it,
even do halloumi. Some nice halloumi
Yeah,
and
that'd be nice.
mushrooms and an egg. You can have a really, really nice vegetarian tin tenter sandwich there.
Yeah.
Absolutely glorious. So that's cooking away. Let's just move those things off there. Let's just get the board ready so we can start to get this off, and then we can actually have a look to see what it's like. Let's just take that lid off there again.
Wow, oh look, it's all melted.
You can see it's starting to melt down, which is really nice. Let's give that another turn. There we go. One more turn.
Who'd have thought you could make a toasted sandwich on a Cadac? That's what it is, isn't it?
Well, it is, but this is more than a toasted sandwich.
Yeah.
This is a tin tenter sandwich. This will set you up for the day, won't it?
A TTT, a tin tent toasty.
A what?
A triple T, a tin tent toasty.
A tin tenter toasty.
A quadruple T. That's a bit complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The 4 T's, tin, tenter, toasty.
toasty.
Right, there we go. Okay, so I think we're just about there on that side. So we should have some more seepage of that sort of Leerdammer and all that cheese. And let's just have a look. Yeah, I think we're really just about there. So what I'm going to do is turn the Cadac off. Let's take that sandwich off the top of that. Place that on the board, and then let's just have a look and see what that's like in the middle. Let's just cut that in half and see what it's like. Now look at that. What you've got in there, you've got the layers of the cheese, you've got that ham, you've got that pork, you've got that chilli. See those red flakes of chilli, and you can see that mustard lining in there as well. It's just, oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, absolutely stunning. That will set you up for the day. That is a tin tenter toasty.
Can I
Please do.
Oh.
Yep. Is it hot? Does it feel hot? Taste?
Oh, of course.
Yeah? Absolutely fabulous. Well, there you go. We seem to have done it again, Mrs. T. Please, please, please. Oh, look, I've even got some mustard on my fingers there. Please, please, please give us a thumbs up. We would really, really appreciate it. And don't forget, hit that red button and subscribe, because the more you subscribe, the more we can bring to you. There's a red button. We really appreciate you looking in again and saying hi.
you
Leave
very
your
much.
comments. If you're going to do your own construction here, leave us what you're doing. Are you going to do a vegetarian sandwich? Are you going to use sausage? Are you going to use bacon? Please let us know. Thank you very much for tuning in, and bye for now.